Hi, my name is Michelle Sandford. I am a developer engagement lead at Microsoft, and I'm going to show you real quick how to set up your Microsoft Learn account, connect it to your certification dashboard, and book an exam. Okay, let's go. So I have my personal email address here. This is actually not mine. This is a new one I've set up for my little dog Snickers. We won't be able to fully book an exam for Snickers because she is a dog and she has no valid government ID, but we will go all the way through to as close as we can get. So first of all, we go to the Microsoft Learn site, and then we're going to sign in. This is my email address, and so I'm going to go next. That's the display name. Do use your actual name for your display name. You don't have to, but it makes it a lot easier if we are going to be issuing you vouchers and stuff like that. Australia. Do sign up for updates because you can get more exam vouchers and free courses and stuff like that. Okay, view my profile. So here is my profile. If I then click on certifications, I can go to certification dashboard. Now, currently I don't have one, or Snickers doesn't have one because she's never done an exam before or registered for one before. So we're going to be setting up for one now. You don't have to be using it in private browser. The reason I'm doing that is, of course, because I already have a MCID, which is linked to my certification profile, logged into other browsing windows. So let's schedule our next exam. Say AI 900. There it is. Oh, this is weird. Oh, here we go. You want to schedule with Pearson VUE. Now it's going to ask you to fill in all of this, and it is super important that the information you put in here matches your passport or your driver's license. So, no. Snickers. Oops. If you put the wrong phone number in here like I'm doing, then you will find it very difficult to get your ID back if you accidentally forget your password. I do say tick all of these things, well, not the partners, but this one, so that you can get the more free exams. And more free courses and stuff like that. You can unsubscribe at any time, though. That's the important thing to know. If you feel like you're getting spammed or there's too much information in there, then you can absolutely unsubscribe anytime. Okay, so now you see there is an MCID that is linked to our email address. And then we're going to continue. schedule exam. Schedule exam. Here we go. So now we are in here. You have to think, do you want to go to a test centre or do you want to do it online at your home or your office? A test centre is good if you can't guarantee that you have a secure space with no clutter around you. So for example, they would not let me do the exam here because there's all these books, there's all these things on the wall, and there's all this paper on the table in front of me. I would need to be able to show them that all of this was completely empty and there was nothing that I could be using to cheat off. No books, no cheat sheets, no pieces of paper, no people hiding under the desk, all the doors closed and no windows. So I don't do it in this room at all. I tend to either, well, I did 2 exams in my father-in-law's bathroom, which you can definitely show is a clean space with no one having access to it. Or I go into the office and there's like a cubicle that's a completely small room with blank walls and blank table and nothing else in there. So I'm going to say that. If you don't have that, book a test centre. It's just you might not be able to get an appointment very quickly. The other things are sometimes the equipment they have at the test centre can be old and it can be noisy and it can be hot or it can be cold and you can't control these things at test centre. So it goes through all of those things and what to expect in there, and you can watch like little videos as to what it will be like. It's really strict. They will ask you to take pictures of your space and they will ask you to show them what that space looks like by moving your laptop around the room and showing with your webcam what the room looks like and all of that. And if they hear you talking or they hear anyone talking during the exam, they will kick you out and that's it. Voucher dead. Exam dead. Okay, and all of these rules here are you confirming that you're not going to cheat in any way, that you are going to behave yourself, you're going to behave properly, legally, responsibly, and it's really going to be you, and you're not going to share anything that you learn in this exam, and yeah, that you'll be a good person, and that you will never go over to the forces of evil. Here we go. Then we're going to pick an exam date. So you could pick one literally for the same day that you're booking it on. That's the advantage of being able to do it in your own space. However, if you're going to want to cancel that exam, then you want to give yourself a little bit, or not cancel, but reschedule, give yourself a little bit of lead time. So I like to do them on Fridays, and I like to do them at sort of, where are we? At 10:30 in the morning, which means I get to the office at about 6 and I study for a few hours in that room where I'm going to take the exam. Okay, now we are in here and it is asking us for money or asking us for money. So I'm looking for a button that will say add your voucher code. So what if we proceed to checkout? And when we are in here, add voucher or promo code. So I can go in here and I can paste the promo code that has been given to me by the Microsoft person who taught the prep class that I attended. So you paste that in there and then it will change that amount to 0. And then you can progress forward into the next thing. I'm not going to do that now because Snickers cannot sit exams because she has no government ID. And as soon as she tried to get in, they would kick her out. Okay, so I hope you have found this helpful. And yeah, let me know how you go. Tag me in your posts if you pass your exams. Thanks.